Somebody call Amber Heard. Jackie wants a refund for her acting lessons. Maths Australia, Monday the 28th of April, episode 33. They're on the sofas speaking to the experts. Ree and Jeff are getting along swimmingly. Athena and Adrian are absolutely kidding themselves on. He's got no interest in being with her. She's not even thought about introducing him to her son or anything. It's a complete joke, but they chose to stay. May I also add that these two were talking about Beth and TJ, and he said, oh, they're concentrating on the wrong things, they need to go out and have fun and go on dates. Where should they go on dates, Adrian? Nando's? Jamie and Dave, this is a confusing one because he thinks everything's all hunky-dory because he's been showing up for her now and buying her presents and stuff, and now she's like, do you know what, it was me that put the effort in the whole time, and he's an avoidant. That means that anytime something goes wrong, or he's like too deep in his own head, he's just got to cut her off like that. No explanation. He's the type of guy that just ghosts you and then shows up 3 months later and thinks that he can just text you and say, hi, how's you, what you up to? After he's fucking ghosted you. No thanks. I think that Dave's a nice guy, but not the kind of guy you want to be in a relationship. See these avoidants? They're more hassle than they're worth. I really think that if Dave had to work on himself a bit, the two of them could work out, but I think that he's done too much damage at this point. TJ and Beth. I'm going to be honest with you, I think that TJ is a total dick. That being said, when he went to the homestays and her friends and her dad, like the way they were speaking to him and he's like, oh, is my daughter going to get her heart broken? That really riled me up. Like, she's on a show called Married at First Sight. There was always going to be a chance of that. You can't just expect me to fall in love with somebody like that. That being said, he was saying that he needs like an emotional connection to be intimate with. We all know that that's lies, right? We all know that that is lies. I mean, I'm pretty sure that he slept with somebody on Big Brother. He didn't have an emotional connection with her. So then he says, oh, she obviously needs that connection, so I didn't really think about it in that way. He's sitting there and acting as if he hasn't got two fucking brain cells to rub together. He's totally checked out, and I tell you what, she says to him the other day, do you think you're wanting to stay, do you think you're wanting to work on it? Now, he literally could have just said, do you know what, I don't see us working, or I don't want to work on it, or whatever, instead of making her look like a dick. And as I says in my last video, if I was her, I would write leave, because then if he writes stay, the two of them get to stay anyway, but if he writes leave, then she's not holding him hostage. But for whatever reason, she chose to write stay, and it was a massive mistake. Ryan and the fucking loonball Jackie. This was a complete fucking joke. How anybody can continue to stand up for her. They've got issues. Anybody who stands up for her has got issues. Now, I think he's a dick as well. But realistically, during the dinner party when people were saying, oh, I didn't think that what she said was that bad. She only said she was going to shave off his beard. Guess what? That's a crime. It's GBH. If he says to her, I'm going to cut your hair off, people would be like, oh my God, that's abuse. That's abuse. If he says to her, you've got a small brain, oh my God, that's abuse. But when she does it to him, it's like, oh, it's not that bad, it's fine. It's not fine. I had seen another video where people were saying, oh, it wasn't that bad what she done, like, I'm on her side. And I had left a comment saying, well, you're the problem. You're a dangerous person. And they were giving me all the chat, and I was like, you're the sort of person who will stand up for a woman no matter what she does to a man. But think about if a man done that to a woman, there would be outrage. They didn't get back to me, obviously fucking crickets, because I was right. She can't take accountability for anything, and people are watching her TikToks and they're going, oh my God, she seems so normal. Aye, she's got to seem normal. If I wanted, I could come on here and pretend to be a calm, level-headed person. But I'm not fake as fuck, and I show my real personality. But I could come on here and just be nice and just be quiet and not swear. Because she wants people to see her that way. The thing that really gets me is that when I had first seen her video, she's like, oh, so many people are on there just for clout. They were getting their hair and makeup done. I didn't care about my hair and makeup. Like, they're just on there for clout. Who posts the most videos? If you go onto every single person's TikTok, she posts the most. Now, I must admit that I've seen quite a lot of Elliot and Adrian's videos, but nowhere near as much as what I've seen of hers. And then any ones that I see Clint, he's literally being spoon-fed what to say. We're in a loving long-term relationship when they've not even been together for 6 months. He's being manipulated. Now, I have said from weeks ago that I suspect that she's got HPD, and I still suspect it. I don't know if she's got a multiple personality thing going on. I'm not a mental health expert, but there's something deeper going on there. Every time she pulls those fake tears, it's Amber Heard. Like, I watched the full Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial, and it was like, all this. Are you okay? Do you need a minute? What the fuck? And people are still going to stand up for her. And then she still chose to stay, even though she's on her TikTok and she's like, he made me feel like I need him, he manipulated me, he abused me, and all this, right? But I get that they can edit it in a certain way, but are you trying to tell me that they've edited the tears off her face? Have they went on with CGI and removed the tears? Have they made it so that 1 minute she's like, aye, that's right. Are people being serious right now? People that are standing up for her? People that are excusing the way she's manipulating? Well, she's trying to manipulate people, but she's failing because she's absolutely shite at it. Anyway, I can't stand her, in case you didn't know. But tomorrow they're going to get a chance to do like a couple swap and meet the other person that they were supposed to be matched up with. I don't know if they get a choice, but I think that Ryan will be out of there. If he's not out of there, then there's something wrong with him as well. Let me know what you thought of episode 33. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.